Next. Next. Okay. Next.
He thinks he's not a big fan of these contracts, folks.
No, I was sorting my honey pallets up.
Alright.
It was like, how many
Just
have I...
popped outside to get some honey.
It was like, how many have I got to spawn? There's quite a few spawned. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably a fair amount of money's worth on this trailer right now. I mean, it doesn't seem much, but each honey is like 400 litres.
Yeah, I know.
But when you've got like 2, 8, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, like 15 pallets worth at the moment, you know.
It adds up.
Yeah, they're only 400 litres a time, but it's I don't know, honey. See, it's kind of weird because there's only certain. I mean, I like honey in real life, but there's only certain things I would have honey on.
Oh, aye. Oh, it's just what I ever use a lot of, I must admit. In fact, I can't recall the last time I actually had like a jar of it in the house or something.
I mean, you know, get some Greek style yogurt, honey, some, you know, almonds, crush some almonds up. Really nice. But only because I actually had that in Greece. It was nice there as well. I don't want to do another baling contract. So, cultivating contract worth ass. Fertilising contract worth ass. Harvesting contracts worth ass.
The thing with cultivating contracts is like there's no outlay materials. It's not like seeding where you're having to provide seed and all that.
Yeah, I know. But you're still spending diesel.
Oh yeah.
It's called contract. Okay.
Well, did you get a bit of lag just then?
Why?
Well, were you additionally got a bit of lag then, or were you just busy renting some stuff?
No, it was me borrowing items.
Ah, fair enough. I just happened to be right near the edge of the map when it happened, so I didn't know whether it was something to do with that.
No, it was me borrowing some items.
What have you done?
Knocked the frigging corn header too close to the trailer, and it's auto locked onto the side of the trailer.
But not on it properly.
It's still on the ground.
Oh god. You need to attach the harvester to it, it's the only way you can release it.
That's what I'm trying to do now. But the game was kind of getting unhappy with me trying to do that then. Yeah, I'm not bothering with that bloody header trailer. So that is going inside the garage of the shop.
Chicken.
Ooh, nice little tracker top that I've had
What's
to
it giving me
rent.
this time?
Little Landini.
Alright.
Yeah, 6145.
Gonna be different, so different to what we normally use.
Yeah, Landini's that. Right, where's this bloody field at? Oh, lovely. Right between field 27 and 26. For heck's sake.
Can't be between 27 and 26. It's a train track.
It's between your two sodding fields.
Oh, is it 95 you're doing?
Yeah.
Hey, they're two good fields at 27 and 26.
They only look tiny.
And they're doing what they need to.
And guess where the drop-off point is?
Go on.
Train station.
At least you're nice and close to it.
Yeah. This was probably a stupid move.
You keep saying that, but I still think you're ahead of me, mate, so...
Oh, God. No, what I was meaning by that was literally, because I've not got the header attached to a trailer, I literally just drove it down on the front of the convoy.
Alright, so if you met a vehicle about, you would have been in trouble.
I was in a little bit of trouble, yes. I did get a light spike then. No idea why.
Funny, I never saw that one. I don't think I saw that one.
Saw what?
A lag spike then.
Yeah, I did. My ping just went.
Weird. Okay, I got one when you release those items. That's pretty normal just as the game suddenly spawns in a...
Yeah, that's normal whenever we do stuff like that. You can get that single player.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, I got into the point with Fallout 4, if ever the game suddenly hung for a second, I knew something like a behemoth was spawning in. Because the game always seems to just hang for half a second while it loaded in something big. You know, like a Deathclaw or a behemoth or something like that.
Yeah, it's... For some reason, my game's not liking it down here.
I don't think it's just because of all my equipment in my yard, but I don't think I've got any more than you have.
Yeah, maybe not. Don't know. And it's giving me... Basically, the harvester it's giving me is a CH70.
Yeah, same the New Holland.
No, thank you.
One thing, if you're thinking of upgrading the Harvester, at least doing these is giving you a chance to test out different ones.
Yeah. No, thank Mr. Game. I am not doing it at this speed, at the slow speed you want me to do it at.
Alterno, get impressed. Turbo mode activated. See, it's mods like that we'd miss if we went back to console. I'm pretty sure stuff like that isn't on.
Nope. Script.
It's script mods, and yeah, the consoles don't allow it.
Yeah, game's not liking down here.
I don't know why I'm not. I don't have issues with down part of that. Maybe it's because you've not been down here yet. The game's having to like load stuff in for the first time.
Yeah. Well, I made sure I loaded into the game to do shader update because I looked at the graphics for it as well. That can say they were wrong.
Why, what's wrong on it?
We need to carry on G2s.
Oh, we do. We'll possibly fire that in. Is it next Monday your PCO? No, it's the Monday after it.
Monzo. No.
Yeah, so it's not next.
Yeah, but Monzo. I'm only on for doing that because I don't have. I'm not even going to push the laptop.
Why not? I used to push mine.
I know this vehicle and tool is reserved for contract work. You don't have to keep telling me, game, just because I keep going to the edge of the field. Will I get a headland done before I can unload?
Tune in next time to find out.
No, I didn't. Crap. Okay.
Now you need your trailer.
But I need the trailer on the board.
It depends if yours is the bigger one.
Don't know. I need to do a CB.
A what?
CB.
EB?
CB.
As in Roger 10-4.
No. Comfort.
Oh right, fair enough. We're nearly in. Well, if you want to dick out now for 2 minutes, I'll man the fort.
Well, I was just going to pause because otherwise.
Or if you want to do that, yeah, because I'm going to film my thing as well.
Ready?
Yeah.
No. Okay, let's unload.
Right, so does your world no longer have a yellow tint to it? Oh, the Kraken said it's Paddy McGuinness once said in Phoenix, nice. I needed that, my teeth were underwater. I love that saying.
So,
Man, I tell you what, it's a while since I've done a proper baling. I forgot just how many friggin' bales you get for grass field.
well, it depends on your size of your field.
Yeah, it's a good sized field.
Do you know I went to see Shrek and Manchester?
Yeah.
Booked for Blackpool.
Well, you were talking about it over Christmas, weren't you? You booked one of them now, have you?
Yeah, I booked it.
Which day?
14th.
So, folks, GTUK Fish Company to Blackpool, 14th of December. He's now going to make sure this video doesn't go out until January just to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, went for that one.
The location for the meet will be just outside the restaurant.
But
I love how he's trying to stay on top because I'm doing this. He's always one of my funnest things. He's there trying as hard as he can to stay on what he wants to say, and I'm just derailing the conversation.
yeah. It was just weird, because she turned around me and she said, "Oh, isn't it at the,
So when you see him, is he like literally the same cast, the same everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. No. And this is from the guy who's seen War of the Worlds 3 times, but it was like years apart. I'm not always, these people who can go and see the same thing over and over again, I don't always fully get it. I get you enjoy it, but to me, isn't some of the magic lost when you know exactly what's coming?
No, because they depend on the audience. I've noticed they play a lot more. Depends on how the crowd reacts, is how they tend to play a lot more with each audience.
Yeah. No, fair enough. I'm not having a go when I say that.
No.
Purely.
I know. But there is another reason as well. There's there's two pieces of merchandise I think we both want that we couldn't get in Manchester at the time because they sold out.
I see you there with the class trailer on the back.
Yeah. But I mean, we both enjoyed it, and the problem was the way we were the first time. There's certain things you could see, but you couldn't see, if that makes sense. Because the way they had the stage set out there,
yeah,
you couldn't see certain bits, but because of the seats I've got this time,
you're going to be able to see it better.
There's going to be better, seeing it better. I mean, what, 6 or 7 back from the stage, seating down on the floor, on the
See, my preference for like shows and that is actually to the side, upper deck, near the front. Because then to me you're looking down on the stage, you get a great overview.
Yeah, but it depends on the venue as well, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, I'm talking my last couple were the Echo.
Yeah.
There, if you can be at the front of the upper deck, you know nobody's going to be in front of you because literally it's about a 20-foot drop.
Well, the upper seats had all gone because I was going to go upper front, but they'd gone. So I was like, I'm thinking I don't want to be similar to where I was last time, so I had to look down on the stalls and I was like, yeah. There was a little bit more price difference, but
not enough to worry you.
no. Well, originally I was gonna go with my mother and my sister as well. Because obviously, me and my sister went to see it at the Lowry.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, it'd be a nice little bit of a Christmas present, but my sister would have gone, but unfortunately she can't because of work, which is gutting, and my mother didn't really want to go to it, so I was like, was that something she would have enjoyed?
So you and the other half getting on the dirty weekend together.
So it was a bit like, oh well, we'll I mean, looking at the date, we can go down the train and that wouldn't be an issue.
Told you I'd price of what hotels are, maybe stop down there for a couple.
I've had a look at a few, but it's with it being
Like Christmas shopping time.
yeah, with it being that sort of time, I'm thinking. I know I've done all my Christmas shopping by then. It's not that.
Well, I'm not saying to do your shopping.
No, I know that's not the problem, but it's just with the time it's around, and I'm thinking. I mean, the day we're going down anyways is going to be busy, because if shops still do the standard rule of late night shopping on a certain day, it's going to be that.
That's the day you're going.
Yeah, technically. So it's going to be pissing busy as it is. Yeah, it will be. If late night shopping still happens on that day, it's going to be a bit of a bugger then, if I'm honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll just end up going into North. Just going to North. It's not far.
Yeah.
If I'd have been making a day of it, or if I'd made a night of it or whatever, a couple of days of it, I'd have done the show then, and then I'd have actually dragged her to Funny Girls the day after. I would have dragged her there.
Nice.
Because it's a great show. And it might give me an opportunity to catch up with some people. Please tell me the train was... Where the hell's the train? Oh, bottom.
It's at the bottom of the map, just around my field at the moment.
That's alright then. Time to unload and skedaddle. Problem is, I'm running out of friggin' time again.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but it seems like I've got... it's weird, it seems like I'm done shy of.
I know you suddenly look up and it's like 5 o'clock. This is what the times 10's doing, it's moving things along. That's why I wanted us to move to this times 10, because
yeah,
it's
I
just
know
getting...
that. Hey up. Hey up.
What?
Crash.
My AI having difficulties.
It's now stuck on the train track.
Oh, come on, have a look in a second.
It literally bashed the train.
Alright.
Went through the barrier, didn't stop, bashed the train, and then the train sort of pinged it, and now it's wedged, it can't move.
Oh, I'll probably just stop in a second, I'll come and move it myself.
It's trying to get out, but it can't. It's proper wedged, and if the train manages to get around quickly, that tractor's gonna go bye-bye. That'd be quite funny to watch. See what I mean? It just got it caught at the wrong...
Yeah.
Yeah, literally pinged the train just... I thought it was going to stop.
Clearly not.
But it didn't. I didn't know if it was you or the AI at that point, but then when I saw the no name above, I thought, yeah, it's an AI. It's kind of weird because when you just sit down at nights just to sort of chill out, or you want to play a game, I never know what to actually play. You know, if we've been doing this, I don't want to play more of this.
No.
I want to play something different.
That's what I find car mechanics good for.
Yeah.
You know, it's not exactly too taxing, just go on, build a couple of cars. I mean, I have a profile where I have enough money that I'm not having, I'm just literally, I'll go to the junkyard or the auction, buy a car, and just rebuild it.
Basically flip cars.
Yeah. Also, I mean, that's what I find quite entertaining just to pass.
I mean, yeah. There's like I'm trying to find basically like a puzzle game, but for some of the games recently I've played on like the Game Pass, and it's like, well, I've played that, you know, I've already played that game, I don't play that game. Because I ended up finishing up Marquee. It was a game I was playing, that was quite interesting. It was fun. It was interesting, like. I mean, I don't want to do, you know, I know there are certain people, which I get makes sense, but I don't know why. There's certain persons that said, oh, I'm going to do City Skylines. And it's like, in order for City Skylines 2, and it's like, I get the City Skyline YouTubers doing it. I enjoy City Skylines, but there's
How
no...
do I get this to exit to?
You are?
I've got, trying to figure out how to use a piece of equipment I've never used before, and it's so far not.
What are you trying to use?
A bale wrapper from the wheel pack.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out. Is it a blue one?
Yeah.
Like yeah, I ended up. That's why I canned it off because I.
But you have to disconnect it from the tractor and then fold it. And I can't figure out how to make it do anything. Once you're not attached to a tractor, you press X next to it and it unfolds. It lowers itself right to the ground.
Do you not just put the bale next to it?
I'm trying that. And it doesn't seem to want to be taking it.
Do you have to have the tractor then back attached to power the wrapper?
No, because it won't let you attach to it without unfolding it first. This might be a Google territory.
Yeah, I don't get how that would work then. How would it wrap if it's not... powered? I'd love to know how to use that one.
I'm Googling now.
This is costing you time, no?
I know it is. Yeah, static bale wrapper.
He'll figure it out.
You hope?
Hopefully.
Oh, I'm just going to send that one back and rent one of the ones that I know how to use.
There is that.
What I might just do though is wait till tomorrow now, so I'll pay a day's rental on something for not a lot of good reason. I can spend the rest of the day collecting what's left of the bales and getting them all piled up ready.
That you can do.
But say, believe me, there's a few I forgot how well steady grass field yields.
At least you haven't made Straw Mountain again.
That wasn't my fault, that was down to the game. And you know it was.
I know it was just
For those who
funny.
don't know, it was about, it'd be a few of those. It was like January this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because there was snow on the ground, I was harvesting, because we're running without seasons on, we can do that. And because there's straw on the ground, it's a known bug with this game where harvesters can't drop straw, because there's already a fill type on the ground. But the second the straw cleared, it was like the harvester had been eating Taco Bell for a week solid. It all came out.
It did. And created Straw Mountain.
Which I dealt with.
With ease or with difficulty?
Actually, not as bad as you think, because I just parked the baler on top of it. The baler was just spitting out bales like a chain gun.
Where's the... over there. I wonder where I left it. But I've just parked it.
Or your marbles.
My... left my trail. I'm not going to fit everything in there, I don't think.
So is that your trailer you're using, or the one they leased you?
Nah, the one they leased.
Ah, fair enough.
It might get everything in, it might not. I just probably will actually get everything in this one. There we go. Did you figure it out or not?
No, I sent it back out. Come tomorrow, I'm going to rent the one I know how to use. So I'm just making neat. So what I've done is I've collected all the bales off the field as grass bales. And as you've probably seen when you register, I've got one of those bale storage. So I'd like to wrap them, dump them straight in the storage.
Yeah.
And then when the price is as good as it can be on them, then lift them out and sell them. Like I say, according to the things, it'll be December, which isn't that far away at this point.
No. Because I've messed around with a big one.
Well, like the static bale, you mean?
Yeah, no, the one with the wrap, the one with the...
It was like a big long blue wrapper that it said it's square bales, which is what got me. But say I figured out, because I was trying to unfold it, it was saying cannot be unfolded while attached, which I thought was pretty odd.
Yeah.
But then when I looked, once I actually unattached the tractor from it, it sort of, you unfolded it, you sort of laid down.
Yeah, but it's
I
just
just couldn't figure out how to load a bale. I couldn't figure out how to get you to take a bale and start actually wrapping it. Hold on, I bet I know what I was doing wrong actually, and I'll just figure that out. Ah, yeah, my bale's the wrong size. Wait a minute, I'll rent the other one tomorrow now.
yeah, because it only takes
The 180s, whereas my bale's
certain
220s.
size. Yeah, it only takes 180 on
Okay, it's just something gone really dark on it. Is it just me?
it. Yeah, it's gone dark.
Are you ready to escape?
I don't think I'll fit all this in the trailer. Back it up.
Back it up, back it in. Let me begin.
Yeah, you can.
Ready?
Skip. Lovely.
And when's that running to? Because there's no sign of it finishing on the map either. It's raining till 10 o'clock. Do you want me to roll time for? Actually, just
We
the
can.
jobs you. Well, I can try and sleep again.
Are the jobs what?
Because it's a harvesting job you're wanting to do, innit?
I'm in a contract right now.
Yeah. I know it's not quite finished yet, but that's got us a lot closer. It's also got us to better light.
Hmm.
You can do, I'm sure you've got other jobs you can do, tend to your animals or whatever.
I haven't got any animals.
So have you got bees?
Yeah. That's it. I haven't officially got any, like, chickens are out.
No, I haven't either.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I got rid of them again. It wasn't making stuff fast enough for my liking.
Because the problem is, I can't do any other of my other work either.
Why is all yours like harvesting based? I think you can mow in the grass in the rain. That doesn't affect the same way that
No, I know
harvesting
that.
does.
But the other thing I needed to do today, I can't do yet.
Well, don't worry, it should finish fairly soon.
It needs to hurry up. Because I want to get on with it. I don't want to lose too much time.
No, it says it should be done by 10 o'clock, so... Chance to go and empty the trailer and stuff like that if you haven't done already.
I just have now.
God, here I am coming up with good ideas. You're just giving me more problems.
this bit then. As well. Because in a series where we were working together, we probably would have animals, so there would be animals to look after.
Yeah. I still don't rule them out long term getting some, because obviously at the moment my money situation has not been to the point where I could. They had the chickens briefly, but they just literally wasn't. They weren't producing fast enough to be worth the time.
No. They
So I
don't.
ditched. They do once if you've got the money to get into the bigger barns, they do.
Oh yeah, once you get into the big barns.
But that starter one that holds like 20 chickens, it's very difficult to make that actually
Make
profitable.
a profit. Yeah.
The only real way is if you literally are getting the product for free. And yeah, I think the rain's slowing down a bit now anyway by the looks of it to me.
Yeah, but not enough.
Not fully yet, I know.
What I could do while I'm waiting is actually get this. Get some bits moved. A lot of people think, well, why don't you use first person? Well, I tend not. I think Alan does more than that. Alan used to more than we did.
I use it a bit. I think if we're recording, you just can't see as much.
No.
I think the video you can see more of what's going on in third person, which I honestly think makes it more interesting for the viewers. I mean, I'd welcome any feedback on that. Anybody watching this, feel free. If you want to see us do more in first person, then I'm sure it's something we'd listen to and try and oblige with. But like I say, just what's that?
Sometimes you don't quite know where your wheels are, and then an AI comes up, and the next minute you're going up in the air.
He's still in the air. Right, come on, mate. It's 10 o'clock now. You can piss me off me. Oh, it looks like more rain's on the agenda, not full. Oh, I said like 4 o'clock this afternoon. Bloody hell. Within the rainy season in wherever this is based.
So what time's that, say?
12 o'clock this afternoon. I hope you can get all your jobs done by then.
Back chance. One field I'm going to be able to probably get done. Depends how quick the other one. I think the other one's going to be a next day job for that. Where is my karting tractor with the header? Oh, rain stopped. Crap. You know what? I'm actually going to leave that there. I'm going to go back to the contract. This contract is worth more for me getting done. My fields...
Your fields will wait.
Will wait. Like I say, if we've got more rain on the income...
Yeah, you need to get that done, I know what you mean.
I need to get my own fields done, but... Right now, this contract is the main thing. Do you remember the Red Dwarf episode Hulk?
Yes. Featuring the commissioner out of Death in Paradise.
Yes.
Was that what you were about to tell me?
No. His opponent.
Yeah, it was a woman. I can't remember.
Was she not in something like Little Boys?
Could have been. Don't forget at the time they tended to use a lot of just like general BBC actors just because they tended to be cheaper.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think Brighton was BBC.
No, I mean in terms of like the extras they needed, because of the way it worked, because the way the early series worked, they'd use whoever was available at the BBC that day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always famous, the episode where Lister marries a gelf. You know what I'm about to say, don't you?
Isn't one Ainsley Harriott?
The one he marries is Ainsley Harriott.
Yeah.
Because he happened to be in the BBC that day. And he was a good size to fill one of those gelf costumes. You think I'm joking?
No, I know. I know you're not joking.
Yeah, it literally, because especially for the first 2 or 3 series, the BBC wouldn't give him a big budget because they didn't actually think it was going to be a lot.
I mean, I didn't mind the special, but the later special one, but it wasn't. I think bits were a bit lost.
Which one? The one with the cats?
The cats.
No, I thought that was better than a lot of the previous series. Some of the intros, but when he pulls the giant floppy drive out.
Oh yeah, that.
And he goes, I wonder what this was for. Open this cupboard and there's just a giant disc slot. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, when they're trying to get in the room, the cats and the doors are cat flap.
Yeah.
So they're having to like crawl through it. Yeah, that start with that giant floppy disk. That got me well and truly at the time when I first watched it.
I mean, it was kind of doing a full circle, though, wasn't it? Really. That special. I mean, the episode was okay. Was it?
What was it when they're stuck on the planet? He says, "I'll shoot you with a missile." He says, "Are you sure?" And I've got an IQ. I never. Oh, I missed.
Yeah.
Hey, sure. Fire the second one. What?
But the one thing I always found a bit weird was Lister quotes himself at one point. Yeah. Saying that obviously he'd played pool with planets.
Yeah.
Now that was Whitehall episode.
You're better than me, you know names.
Yeah, it was Whitehall that happened because that's where it was, because it was Hattie Haybridge, it was Holly, wasn't it, at the time? And I thought a little bit weird because there was no memory of it ever happening.
There was a continuity error there.
Yeah, there was. But whether it was... Because I remembered that, and it was just like, well... Holly didn't remember, so how do the rest remember? Or how did Lister remember it? Sort of thing. It was just... yeah. And then there's the... One of my kind of favourite episodes, it's a little bit weird, is the one with Hitler. Not
Which one? Because he's been in a couple.
Not Time Slides. It's the one where they go to that facility.
The one where they're all waxworks.
No, not Waxwork one.
Because that one is brilliant.
Waxwork is a good one. Wax World is a good one.
Yeah, you got Elvis, Albert Einstein, and Gandhi as like.
Yeah. No, it's the later series where there's Hitler, Vlad the Impaler.
Oh, is he always trying to date him or something like that? Hitler's like quite camp and really.
Yeah. And then the one where they're jamming with the guitars.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I like that episode.
Well, there's even back to the one where they accidentally make that, I think it was Hollow Slides, wasn't it, where they make the film developer and he's in the Nuremberg rally.
Yeah.
Like, nicks his suitcase.
Don't listen to him as a nutter.
Yeah, and he's only got one testicle.
He nicks a suitcase. Yeah, he nicks a suitcase.
Nicks a suitcase, not realising there was a bomb in it because somebody had attempted to assassinate him with that one, hadn't they?
Yeah. Another favourite of mine is The Last Day, with where Crichton ends up, he's going to get replaced.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
I like that episode. Do you remember where they do the alter ego, not the alter ego, the reversed universe with the Hollyhock Drive?
I think so. Yeah, where they go backwards world.
No, not backwards world.
I say backwards world, one of my favourites, when Cat goes for crap behind the tree at the end of the episode. And when you get the video, the actual of it unreversed, what mate is saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this, I'm saying this is the one Muppet who's got enough time on his hands to get hold of this tape and turn it around.
I mean, it's clever. I know you can do audio reversal these days.
Wasn't as easy back then, though.
No. But see, I liked the original Crichton.
He was only ever in the pilot, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Although did he not? He come back in a later episode as something else in the first bit played him.
I can't remember.
They brought him back a lot later as something else. I remember watching an interview thing. I think it was about the time they released his last special, and they were talking about that, how they managed to get him back in just to.
I'd need to find out who he was.
He was a lot more sort of upper class than Robert Llewellyn.
Was it Butler? Did they bring him back as Butler?
That rings a bell, yes.
Where I think is it where Crichton's having the midlife crisis, isn't it?
That sounds very familiar, so you could be on the ball with that one.
And then I think they meet Butler, and then Butler just outdoes him in every way.
Yeah.
And Crichton gets very sort of jealous. I mean, Crichton was a very interesting cast, but I'm glad that they did cast Robert.
That's the old one. No, when listening to Craig Charles, he couldn't believe it as a scouser. He was the top in BBC Manchester's flagship comedy programme. Yeah.
And then obviously, sort of Chris Barry, if you've ever seen like Britus.
Oh, British Empire had its moments of sheer class.
I know. I mean, Chris Barry, he had done other stuff though. But my first sort of knowing of him was This is Red Dwarf.
Yeah, like I knew him in other things after Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, yeah, my earlier start of things with him will have been.
I mean, as stupid as it's gonna sound, I watched something on YouTube of like kids programs back from the 90s and stuff, from around the time of being born. There was a program called Story Makers, which I sort of remember. One face appeared that I remember. Danny John Jules was in that.
Alright.
As well. I mean, Danny John Jules has done a lot.
Hey, my game's frozen.
Has it?
Yes, I just paused my recording a second. Sorry about that, folks. Bit of a technical hitch on my side of things, it seems.
What were we talking about? Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf, yeah. Now my game is struggling like hell while he rebuilds all the caches and everything.
Be redoing shaders, won't it?
But it's just redoing because he's obviously had a... But I'm going to move away from the trigger point because I think that was part of what the issue was.
Yeah.
Just going to slow down what I'm doing, but
Yeah, but...
it slows it down, but it means we don't get a game crash.
Well, me go get game freeze, so...
Yeah, it's the first time I've had the game do that on me.
I think it's because you were giving it too much.
They must do it once, yeah.
I mean, I still find it interesting how they managed to get Northern a little bit slower. But then he ended up stopped. He stopped, but then they got High Hair Bridge, and then obviously he come back. But what I don't understand is why did Holly why did High Hairbridge take Holly and not Hilly?
Well, she did one where she was hilly as well, didn't
Yes, that's where you first saw her.
I wonder if it was almost like an in-joke that they decided, right, so the character actually didn't change, but they wanted to just to test.
But like I said, why did she come as Holly, not Hilly? I mean, it don't matter, right? You know. And one of the good moments was the fact that they brought back Talkie Toast.
Hi, I'm Tucky. Wasn't an accent, it was first degree toaster side.
Because that was Whitehall they brought.
Oh,
What?
you don't want to know.
Yeah, I do.
I actually, my bale wrapper tried to pick up two bales at once, ended up flipping my tractor through the air.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to store all these bales for now and figure out some other way of dealing with them. Clearly the game's not on my side today.
No. Come on, let me get all this into the bloody mouse. Come on, game, let me all get all in. Thank you. Now I can move this to here. Move that to there. Grab the over tractor. Go and dump this, and then go back. Again, come back, pick the last bit up. Oh good, the train's going past. Like I say, dump this, go back, get the rest.
I mean, I could try and use the extra, but I don't really want a bale sausage.
I thought the extra was only round bales.
No, one of them just square as well.
Oh yeah, there is a square one, isn't there?